off and we are live tonight. Guys, I am super excited to be here. We have hundreds of people from all around the world that have decided to join us tonight for the official SwipeCoin 2.0 launch. As you guys know, we've had a phenomenal 6, maybe 7 months. Time flies when you're having fun of, really the SwipeCoin beta version. Right, where we gave the app out to all of our platinum package subscribers around the world for 2 reasons. We gave it out for free for 2 reasons. Number one, we wanted our iMarkets Live world to have a chance to adapt and understand the power of real cryptocurrency trading, right? Not just, in a group chat with your friends from home, talking about Bitcoin and Ripple and Ethereum going up, down, side to side, and speculating, but real cryptocurrency trading with real analysis and real background behind what we're doing. The other reason why we gave it away is because we wanted a chance to really understand what the user would need as far as tools and resources and the app's different functionalities so that we could deliver the user the best experience possible. I'm not going to do too much talking tonight, but for those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Jason Brown. I have the pleasure and honor of being a part of this company for the last 3 years and now being the vice president of field operations. I have, such a high-end view of everything that goes on in our company, a bird's eye view of everything that goes on in our company. And you guys will see tonight that Crypto Picasso and his business partner, Ivan Pacheco, are absolute passionate individuals. They're servant individuals. They have a big vision for what they want to do. And it's not just driven by money, which is what helped this collaboration really make sense and take place. And so we're going to talk a little bit tonight about, the history and how really SwipeCoin came to be. But also we're going to talk about the new functions of the app, some of the things that we're beefing up and bringing to the table as part of this release. And then at the end of this webinar, super excited, you guys are going to be able to log into your back office, okay, download the new app and pay for it, pay for your subscription. And I'll tell you right now, I'll let Picasso do most of the talking, but I know he is ready to put the pedal to the floor to really serve and give. So guys, we have a special guest that I wanted to be on this webinar tonight. He is the captain of the ship here at iMarkets Live. This is a gentleman who has an incredible amount of respect and honor when it comes to trading, just the trading world. He's traded in a bunch of different markets, ranging from futures to Forex to stocks to options to cryptocurrency as well. He's been around the industry, as most of you guys know, for over 25 years and has rubbed shoulders or worked hand in hand with some of the best traders in the world, in the history of trading. And so he not only is the CEO of our company, but also our master trader. And he is here tonight, just to really put the blessing on SwipeCoin 2.0, the official launch of SwipeCoin, and also talk to you guys about how excited he is to be partnered with Picasso. So without any further ado, I'm going to get out of the way of absolute greatness, and I'm going to bring up our CEO, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Christopher Terry. Chris, I see you. The hat looks phenomenal, brother. Come in here with the swag and take it away.
I got the swag because if you look at my hair, it's a mess. So, and Ivan Paychecks, I had some hair, see? A little bit left. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Crypto. Thank you, everybody in IML. Let's take this back a little bit. I was in California. I was in Los Angeles, and I was on one of the big 4-lane freeways, and I pulled off, and I was getting Dunkin' Donuts. And yes, I was eating Dunkin' Donuts, enjoying coffee and having that cruller. And I had a call from Ivan Pacheco, what we call Ivan Paychecks. And he called me up and he's like, Chris, let's collab. Let's figure something out. He's like, I figured this out. I've done really well with cryptocurrencies. I've really been dived into this. We have a business now, myself and this other gentleman, Crypto Picasso, who was originally in IML, and we know each other. And I respect his work greatly. And he says, look, we want to do something on a much grander scale. We want to do something on a massive scale, because at the time he was the only marketer. And he said, look, imagine if we put something together. We bring Crypto Picasso to the table. He says, I work together on the marketing, work with him, work with you. And a formation, something started to formulate. This is last summer, 2017. This wasn't yesterday. It wasn't last month. This was early 2017. Remember that, Ivan? And yeah, and you and I spoke. We spoke for like 2 hours. And you and I have always had a great relationship. And I tell you, if you need somebody to motivate you, that's Ivan. He said, look, we could be billionaires. We could be the biggest in the world. We could take over the world. And he went on and on and on. And I said, you know what? Let's figure this out. Let's do something. He had me all hyped up. So this is not my idea. It's not Jason's idea. It's Ivan's idea that he brought this to the table, saying, let's form a partnership and let's change the world. Let's help the world. And we are. We went through a multi-month trial where I've seen Picasso every single trade. I've watched it. I've taken some of his work. I've actually been learning from him. And a lot of times we see the same things. Like I'll post something to him privately, or he'll post something to me, and we see it eye to eye. So I just want to say, Crypto, you are the Chris Terry of crypto. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anybody better out there that can handle that platform, that can be the guy who leads us to the Super Bowl. All right, I cannot do what you do in crypto. All right, you are the guy, you are the man, and I want to thank you. I want to bless this product and say, let's do this. Let's help the world. Let's go out there and let's change lives. Everybody who's on this call, get on this product. It's really been a huge success. I think you've had massive amounts of tips in your work, but what's really good is your analysis of keeping people out of trouble. And that's really the main thing. If you can keep people out of trouble, the wins take care of themselves. So blessing the product, I'm saluting you as the great of crypto the great. So God bless you. And from here, my brother, it's all yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Picasso. I mean, thank you, Terry. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Terry. Hey, Picasso, you want me to lead the ropes right now?
Yeah, man. Why don't you tell your story and then I'll take it from there.
Yo, Terry, as I'm hearing you speak, I'm feeling the jitters inside of me. I'm feeling so much blessing right now because it's been a long time coming. You know, I've been an entrepreneur since 18 years old. I'm 33 now. It's 15 years in the making. And I'm speaking to everyone on this call. I've been a network marketer for about 7 years. I've been an entrepreneur for close to 15 years, guys. I've done it all. And finally, I could thank God for what crypto is, for coming in the path of Picasso. Guys, I met Picasso through IML. He was part of IML in my organization back in 2015, 2016. Yes, guys, I did very well. I made 5 figures. I made 6 figures. But nothing compared to what following this man has given me. Guys, here's a real quick glimpse. This is something that I want to share with you guys, and you guys can look it on Vice.com. I'm the first Bitcoin to Bitcoin real estate transaction that has ever been done. Documented on Vice.com. This is an apartment that I paid with crypto because of this man that you are watching right here. Back in 2017, he gave me a call, just like you guys are getting on this call. And he is telling you exactly what he told me. Guys, this is my room right here. Welcome to my room. Guys, this is my living room. This is a 2-bedroom apartment. That's my office. I also have a vehicle paid with cryptocurrency. I also have a very healthy crypto portfolio. I've been living off of crypto for the past 24 months. The reason why I'm here is because I'm extremely passionate about my results in crypto. I'm extremely passionate about what this man has taught me. And this is why I scream it to the world. This is why I've made these connections with Christopher Terry. This is why I made these connections with Jason. This is why I made these connections with Matt Rosa. This is why I made these connections with iMarkets Live. Now I'm making these connections and making this bridge between Picasso and yourself, because you deserve these results as well. Now, I'm not saying that results aren't typical, but is anyone on this call typical on a Thursday night, 10 p.m.? I don't think so. You guys are searching for something. I have been blessed to come across this opportunity. And this has completely changed my life forever. And this is why I'm so passionate. I'm so loud. I continue to be an advocate for cryptocurrency. I continue to be an advocate for Crypto Picasso. I continue to be an advocate for network marketing. I continue to be an advocate for entrepreneurship, because guys, I could have been working a 9-to-5. I could have been a broke entrepreneur. I could have been a broke network marketer. But guess what, guys? You now have the best of both worlds. Network marketing, Forex, crypto, the best educators in the world, and they are right here. So this is why I'm so involved with this project, because not only do I want to continue seeing my life change and manifest into so much more, but I want your life to change as well. Everyone's life needs to change, because no one deserves to be limited with time or money. Nobody deserves to be in this rat race. There's multiple types of rat race. There's rat race at a job. There's rat race in education. There's a rat race in entrepreneurship. There's a rat race even within this industry. People that sell products that don't work. Guys, 12,000 pips in the past 4 months is no joke. That's an average of 3,000 pips a month. Under 100 trades in 4 months. That's an average of how much, guys? 25 trades 1 month. Guys, this is less risk, higher reward. And guys, when I got started in the beginning of 2017, I don't think I said this, but I just got started the beginning of last year. And we're just in the infancy stage of cryptocurrency. And now you guys are able to trade on MetaTrader 4. And that's something that we didn't have. We had to go to the crypto exchanges, and we had to get wallets, and we had to go get Bitcoin. Now, you guys, we can all trade on what we know and what we're experts at and what we're great at. And Crypto Picasso is leading the way. And not only did he do this with me, but guys, as Christopher Terry told you, we had 10,000 people in our umbrella last year, the beginning of this year. But guess what we did? As soon as Terry gave us the green light and said, guys, I want to partner up with you guys, let's do it. Picasso and I sat back and said, okay, we were able to change the lives of thousands. Let's change the lives of hundreds of thousands. And you know what we did? We're servants. We closed the doors to our own business. And we said, Terry, we believe in you. You have the best marketers in the world. You have the best intentions. You have the best tools. You have the best resources. You have everything to push this message forward the way that we wanted to since the beginning. So we're going to shut our doors down, and we're going to merge with you guys. Guys, it's been how many months now? 11 months giving free value to the world for this moment right here. So guys, with no much further ado, I want to introduce to you guys my partner, my friend, my big brother. Because of that phone call that he gave me in the beginning of 2017 and told me to invest into crypto. You want to know how much I started my account with? Back then, $250, guys. Here's the beauty about this, guys. I want you guys to really pay attention to this. You now have the opportunity to partner up with Picasso and market him the way that I marketed him and marketed cryptocurrency. Guys, this is the hottest thing out right now. Elon Musk talks about it. Mark Zuckerberg talks about it. CNN talks about it. CNBC talks about it. Fox talks about it. Yahoo Finance talks about it. It's on your Cash App. It's the hottest thing out. Now you are partnered with the best crypto trader in the world. Think about what this could do to your marketing business. For me, it was life-changing. I used OPM, other people's money, to invest into crypto. And this is something that I'm going to teach about within iMarkets Live, so I can give you step by step what I did to change my life, because here's the honest truth about it. Do you have enough to invest into a Bitcoin right now? 2 Bitcoins, 3 Bitcoins, 10 Bitcoins? I tell everybody this. I'm not a financial advisor, but like I tell my family, I say, you want to be a millionaire in the next 5 years? Own 5 Bitcoins. Own 10 Bitcoins. It's our opinion that we believe that Bitcoin is going to be 100,000 per. So if you have 10 of those bad boys, 100K, 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 you are a millionaire in the next 5 years. How are you going to make this money? How are you going to make this money to purchase this Bitcoin? Easy. Partner up with the best of the best and market the crap out of it and show the world. Guys, me alone, I showed this opportunity to so many people. 10,000 people were in our umbrella, in our website. Think about what we can do collectively as a movement, as a universal movement. We have people from all over the world with your testimonies, your stories. Guys, it was only my story. It was only me marketing this. Think about what we can do here, guys. It's just the beginning. So food for thought. Thank you for allowing me to share my story. Picasso, please take the reins.
Thank you, guys. Thank everybody for the introduction. Really excited to be here. Yeah, it's been quite a journey, and like you guys were saying, the partnership. It's been an idea. It was a seed planted, and it just has grown into now what is become with SwipeCoin, and it's really exciting because to partner up with iMarkets Live for me, because iMarkets Live by far has the most tools and resources and applications and different paths that subscribers can take to actually learn this craft, which is really important because I really feel like the system is broken, and there's not, people need to educate themselves outside of the box to tap into other creative ways to make finance and become financially free. So that is the intention here, is to share the knowledge that I've gained in these markets, not only just in cryptocurrency, but I've been trading since 2008. And I spent the first couple of years of my career losing, but learning where I was losing and how to apply that to these cryptocurrency markets, it really did open the door for me and make things really make sense as far as understanding how to trade and understanding the opportunity that's here with cryptocurrency. So I'm going to share my screen with everybody here. All right. So let me go over here to Bitcoin. I'm just going to pull up Bitcoin. So since we had this free trial here with SwipeCoin, we have been able to pull 12,000 pips out of the market. And that's a huge amount of pips in a small period of time. And I'm going to just kind of break down cryptocurrency and what I really see here in these charts and the opportunity, because it's different than trading other markets. These are highly volatile markets that are going through a lot of price discovery. And by design, cryptocurrency is set up to where the more money that comes into it, by default, the price is going to go up because there's a limited supply of these tokens, and they serve such a great utility. So it's only a matter of time. Like right now, Bitcoin has been basically ranging out for months. This whole year has been a downtrend, but we've been relatively flat and in a range almost since the beginning of the free trial. So this line right here is May 1st when we started the free trial. Now, in this range right here, which is basically a $2,400 range, we were able to pull 12,000 pips out of the market because the market was still volatile enough to be able to catch substantial gains. And the reason is because the markets are going through a lot of price discovery. Like right now, for me, when I look at Bitcoin, I say, we're in this range. We could trend down a little bit further, but Bitcoin's literally like one good news article away from having $1,000 candle on a daily. it's really hit a support, a balancing point in the market of between supply and demand, right in the 6,000 zone. So even in this time of historically low volatility, we've still been able to catch a massive amount of gains in this range. And I want to point that out because look where Bitcoin's been and look what it does once it breaks the range. Bitcoin has been on several large cycles. My main strategy that I'm trading by is I really am expecting all markets to eventually do this, especially cryptocurrency. They're an emotional cycle that fulfills all of these psychological emotions that you feel in the market. This is like what's going through the mind of the retail trader during these time frames. And you'll find this in anywhere from a monthly chart down to a 15-minute chart, depending. And this usually will play out to an Elliott wave structure in the market. So once Bitcoin breaks out of this box, we're going to have a lot of potential to trade this, especially, both ways. There's a lot of different ways you can trade cryptocurrency, but the primary focus of SwipeCoin was to adapt cryptocurrency into the model that iMarkets Live customers are used to in the environment that they're used to trading, and that's on MetaTrader 4. And now there's several brokers that offer a lot of cryptocurrency pairs, up to 20, 25 cryptocurrency pairs. And you can trade them right on MetaTrader 4, just like you trade any other currency pair or any stock. So it's a really exciting time that all the tools are available now, because when I started trading cryptocurrency in 2013, you had to own a little bit of Bitcoin to trade Bitcoin. It was a different process to trade, even to get back to the dollar and catch the gains in the US dollar between Bitcoin. You had to own a little bit of Bitcoin. You had to trade on the exchange. And so now leverage trading is offered by brokers, and all the tools are available to take advantage of this opportunity in the same environment that you're already trading in. So this is huge. It's huge. It kind of paints a picture coming forward, because when I traded Forex and some stocks, you're really looking for, let's say, 50 to 100 pips in a relative, kind of like a normal market movements. In cryptocurrency, I'm not really looking to take a swing unless it has a minimum of 200 to 300 pips and maybe a maximum of 900 to 1,000 pips, because the markets expand a lot more in a short period of time. And so that's what I really find in crypto, is that there's more pips, there's more potential pips per move in a smaller time frame. For instance, like every dollar that Bitcoin moves is 1 pip. So if Bitcoin wants to jump from 6,400 back up to 7,000, that's 600 pips that we're looking to gain in the market. But it's not just Bitcoin. All the top US dollar currency pairs I found offer a lot of similar gains. We had a lot of good gains on Ethereum. Basically, with Ethereum, every dollar that Ethereum moves is 10 pips. And my favorite one that I've been trading lately is XRP, is Ripple, because Ripple is when Ripple wants to get going, it really gets going. It really follows this motion. Like, look, here we can look at it here let me pull up a smaller time frame here. Let me get rid of this real quick, sorry. Let me look at Ripple on the daily real quick. Now, when you look at Ripple on the daily, you can clearly see, to me, at least from what I see here, is a completed cycle. Like, all of these emotions were felt. Everybody who chased the pump last year, they either lost their money or accepted their loss, or are still holding on, waiting for that next pump, or their long-term holders. Now, typical analysis here, like traditional analysis, you can see we have a downtrend. We're making lower highs and lower lows until we finally sell out. We hit a range, double bottom here, good volume goes in, downtrend gets broken. We started seeing some indications here on the Ichimoku. I use Ichimoku a lot here. Reset for crypto. I talk about this in some videos in the educational section. It's in SwipeCoin. But we saw some indications here that the price was going to move through the Ichimoku cloud. Just this move here that Ripple made from basically, let's say, 25 cents to around 75 cents, 78 cents. That's over 5,000 pips in that move in just a little bit over 4 days. So you don't ever, I never saw any kind of markets that expand that much with very mappable moves, meaning that the next move that I'm actually looking for on this is a potential third wave to come out of here. Because since it broke the downtrend, if we have an impulsive wave here that held a retrace, which it did, it held a 78.6 retrace, then there's a potential, if we keep making higher lows, that we're going to get a potential wave 3 out of here. This being a 1, a 2, and then a potential wave 3 to maybe make itself up to an extension of the previous impulse. You know, a typical extension that you see is the 1.618 up here, which is confluent with these highs. So there's a potential move here that I'm looking for. And it's actually, you know, from the last alert that I put out, that's in the app, but it hasn't released yet. So it's up about 130 pips already from the entry zone, because I'm looking for this to break this structure right here. We found support here. I'm looking for us to break this downtrend structure here and move up into this zone. So that's a potential, I mean, right from even from market price right here, I mean, that's a potential 2,200 pips all the way up to 6,100 pips for take profit and take profit 2. Now that's a daily swing. Like, this is like mostly the highest time frame that I look at. I'll pull 15 minutes swings and hourly swings, 4-hour swings, but on the bigger picture, see, that's the way, like, a lot of people ask me, what time frame do you trade in? And I don't really have an answer, because I don't really view the charts and say this time frame is better than that time frame. I will look at every single time frame and consider them all valid, because the way that I look at the markets is I look at the markets like a map. Basically, like, what we're looking at is where price has been and where it could potentially go. So imagine if you're looking at a map on Google Earth or something, you zoom out and you can see like the world view, and you zoom in closer if you want to see like a street view and see your direction to get there. That's kind of the way I use the charts. Like, I'll look at the higher time frames, like an expanded view, and then zoom in on 4-hour chart to see middle of the road where we're at. What's the momentum doing? What are our indications? What's the confluence with other indicators? Maybe zoom a little bit closer in a 15-minute and say, okay, if it looks like it's going to continue further, where's my entry on the 15-minute? So, stuff like that. So I really utilize all time frames to gain my analysis, but then choose one to enter on and actually analyze the trade a little bit closer on. So that's my main style of trading, is understanding the psychology of the market and where the loss is at. Because what I noticed when I first started trading crypto, like I said, when I first started trading crypto, it was like the Wild West. All you needed was an email address and a little bit of Bitcoin to sign up to an exchange. So what that created, that environment, what it created was a whole new wave of uneducated traders, of dumb money basically coming into the market. People had no trading experience, never traded anything before, that were just chasing the pump or chasing the hype of what coin's going to be the next Bitcoin, so to say. So in that environment of people chasing and all the fear and the greed and uneducated decisions, you see market cycles play out. All the emotions of the market will play out very beautifully. I mean, not all the charts will look exactly like this, but some sort of huge bull run up, 88 to 95 retracement down, where all the emotions are felt, where, with little maybe ABC retracements in the middle where we hit points of complacency, and other cliffs that we fall off when we leave anxiety and go into denial. But these emotions will play out in the market over and over and over again. And the way that I found that they play out is the structure plays out very, very well according to Elliott wave theory. And then Elliott wave theory has a relationship to Fibonacci, because with my idea of how the markets are running, in a sense, is that it's all running on human emotions. So Fibonacci makes sense, because what we're charting here is really human emotions. All these candlesticks, all the print that's left behind is the print that's left behind by the emotions of the traders. That's why I say, like, you can look at a million different charts and they all kind of have a similar market structure, because the only thing consistent in any market is the emotions of the traders. And that's what I realized a long time ago. And I kind of think about the market in that way. When you're entering, where's the optimal entry? Where's the order book? Where's the volume at? What's the point of control in the market? Where's the support? Where's the resistance? Where would you, if you're going to get into the trade, where would you logically put your stop? And consider that into, that being possible zone that's going to get manipulated. The stops are going to get ran, and then so if you lose, you want to enter on their loss. And so I really developed that in my strategy for understanding the mechanics and the structure of the market and how that applies to cryptocurrency. And like I said, it applies to other markets too, but the other markets don't seem to expand as much in volatility as cryptocurrency. So I really have just been sticking to cryptocurrency for the last 5 years. I've been trading these coins. So the opportunity now, though, with SwipeCoin is totally different, because now we're trading in a very familiar environment. We're trading on leverage, an environment that you can trade any other stock or foreign exchange pair. So it really opens up the door for anyone now that's used to trading to be able to put a little bit of money towards some of these trades and kind of mix a little bit into these markets, because there's no barrier to entry. You don't need to have Bitcoin anymore to trade in this environment. So the primary focus of SwipeCoin is to give those trade opportunities, to educate on what these coins are doing, provide the intraday trade opportunities on the swings as I see the market structure playing out, and also really helping everyone tune into the trend. Because once the trend shifts, I really truly believe that we are in the very early stages of Bitcoin. I've been in Bitcoin since 2013. I bought my first Bitcoin over 500, and I sold some Bitcoin around 150. I've been through it all, and the bears and bull cycles of it. And I still really feel like even at 6,000, we're early in the game because of the utility that it serves, and all of, like Ivan was saying, all of these names that are getting into it, and it's really integrating into mainstream society more and more. And let's face it, we live in a digital world. If I can have a call like this with thousands of people from all over the world, why shouldn't I be able to send someone $1 anywhere in the world digitally? So it really solves a problem that we had. Like, if I want to send money to someone, I got to get out. I got to leave the house. I got to go to the bank. I go to the Western Union. There's a third party that takes up my time and takes up their fees to do the transaction. Now, Bitcoin eliminates all that, and the layers built on top of it decentralize a lot of trust mechanisms in our society. So it serves a huge utility. I'm really bullish long-term on Bitcoin, that I really feel like it will be over $100,000 within 5 years. I really feel like the potential is there to fill that gap of world finance. Because if you think about the money that's floating around in foreign exchange, you think about the money that is floating around in Apple, like the $200 billion that's in Bitcoin right now is really nothing. It's just a drop in the little pool of money in global finance. So we're early, we're early here. So we can trade this, on MetaTrader 4 and with the intention of stacking up US dollars in our trading account. But occasionally it's good to actually hold some of these digital tokens and trade them against Bitcoin. So I'm going to be educating on that as well, because occasionally when the cycle is right, and actually the cycle is right about now for some coins, to play some of these random coins on Binance that are paired against Bitcoin, that are finished their market cycle, have good volume going in, and could potentially give a little push up of 30 to 50, maybe 100% gain. That's actually putting in your Bitcoin and coming out with more Bitcoin. You actually need Bitcoin to trade in that on these exchanges. But I really want to educate people about that opportunity as well through the SwipeCoin app. So I'm just going to play. I don't have my right now, the new app, since it just got released, my version of it, and the version that you'll be downloading, is empty. It has maybe one signal in there that I sent a few hours ago, but I did upload my 18-hour boot camp course in there in the educational section. But I just want to go ahead and play this little video just to show everybody what we're looking at here with the new app. It's going to come this same way where a dashboard will send the alert, and then it'll come with a chart and also occasionally a 30-second video that will further explain the trade. And so all these values are going to be copy and pastable, just like Swipe Trades is, or just like the first version of SwipeCoin, where you can just copy and paste these values and plug them right into your MetaTrader 4. And then this app is going to have a lot more space for content. The last app was just a basic dashboard with 5 slots. And then if I sent 6 trades, the first one would get lost. So now everything is searchable here in the side menu item. Let's kind of pull that back a little bit. This is search. You can search everything here. Everything that was sent to the app, you can search it right here in the app. And also, and it will be sortable. Like I'll have a section for updates. So like I'll usually send a trade and then I'll send an update to a trade and kind of like let you know, move the stop loss, lock in profit, or if the trade's just not going good, delete the trade or whatever the case may be. But you can search, and the updates will be separated, filtered from the rest of the analysis that's in there. Also, the results will be kept track of right in here as well. Previously, they were all listed on IML Universe, but we're going to keep them right here in the app so you can kind of keep track of the trades. And then, kind of getting ahead of myself here, there is a couple more features here that we have a SwipeCoin channel in here now. So I have an iMarkets Live TV channel, and when I go live on iMarkets Live TV, it's going to stream live directly in the app at the same time. So it will stream simultaneously to iMarkets Live TV and to the SwipeCoin app. So you'll be able to catch live analysis on the go on your mobile right from the app, which is a great new feature. And then we have a vast video library that, skip here a little bit. Okay, these videos. Now here I make a lot of market reviews and make a lot of analysis videos that go with trades. So there'll be 2 types of videos here. Analysis videos that will update and kind of, that will be current, more so like, hey, this is the trade of the week, or this is the trade that we're in right now, or maybe this is the outlook for the month, or, they will be more analysis type videos. And then there will also be educational videos in here as well. And this can be sortable here. You can choose what type of video that you're looking for right in the menu. And then the educational section, I already uploaded my 18-hour course in here. So there's an 18-hour course in here that explains every single thing that I've been doing for the last 5 years of trading these coins, on what I look for, how I scan the markets, and the indicators that I use, and basically just how I trade. It was a webinar I did back when Bitcoin was about $1,000. So you can kind of see the things that we were doing then to identify the trend and get ready for that huge, massive run up. So it's really exciting to be partner up iMarkets Live, because we put a lot of energy into creating this app and making it kind of like your one-stop shop. If you want about crypto, then you're going to be able to get trades, analysis, education, live sessions, and then kind of keep in touch with everybody about what's going on through Pip Talk and also the Telegram channel. So there's a lot of value here. There really is. And just in general, I've noticed with iMarkets Live that there is a lot of massive value for the package that you guys are getting, because not everybody's going to want to listen to one trader. Not everybody's going to want to listen or use one product. There's a lot of different, a basket of opportunity there to learn a craft that will change your life. I mean, once you perfect this, the thing, you don't even have to perfect it. Once you get good enough at it that you let your winners ride and you kind of close out your losses early, that's a big part of it, is that a lot of this game that we play here in the markets is mental. It really is. You have to really be able to know when to be patient and know when to not be patient, because a lot of traders will be patient at the wrong time. Patience wait for their trade to come out of the negative and just let it ride down. And so I really try to teach that mindset a lot in my analysis and my videos. And then just along my trading style here, I really feel like there's a lot of opportunity with these with all of these markets in cryptocurrency, but these dollar pairs is what I'm really focusing on for SwipeCoin. And I'm primarily not looking for a trade unless it has a minimum of 200, maybe 300 pips. And I never really risk more than 50 or 60 pips. So I'm really looking for those, maybe risk 50 and gain 250. That's like a 1 to 5 setup that you don't really find. And that would be my take profit 1. Sometimes my take profit 2 is like, maybe 700 pips away. So you don't really find setups like that in other markets. You just don't. The volatility is a lot of people are scared of it because it is a highly volatile market. But if you know what you're doing and you trade it from a good mindset and be disciplined about it, there is a lot of opportunity to trade in cryptocurrency. So it's an exciting time, and I love to answer anybody's questions. If anybody wants to hop in and bounce some questions off me.
Absolutely. Well, real quick, guys, I am super excited. So if you're fired up and you're grateful, not only for Picasso, but for the entire team, Ivan Paychecks, drop a 000 in the chat box real quick. And, man, I'm excited. Let's go. Look at that chat box. Picasso just dropped some serious value. I couldn't agree more. I think, guys, we're in an early adaptation phase for crypto. I've got a pretty healthy portfolio myself, and very excited about getting that portfolio moving with SwipeCoin. So I've been waiting for this moment. Definitely excited. Let's do this. Okay, I'm going to turn the chat off real quick. So if you guys can hang tight in the chat. And what I want you to do is utilize the Q&A. All right, so there's a Q&A feature here on our end. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to read off some questions here. We're not going to answer questions about brokers. I know people are asking about brokers. Here at iMarkets Live, we do not affiliate specifically with any brokers. We don't work with any brokers. We don't make commissions off any brokers. So that is something that I would figure out through your communities, through your different chats, or maybe speak to, your upline leadership about that. So we have a question here. I have a small trading account. How big should my trading account be minimum to start taking SwipeCoin? And we had a couple questions like that. So people are really, Picasso, curious about account size and, what type of risk, what type of money they could start with.
I mean, I would say, from what I found from the experience in the brokers I use, the minimum balance that you need, because most brokers require a minimum balance to start. If you can get that minimum amount, it varies from broker to broker, but the minimum amount is good enough to start. You just want to, not trade standard lots. If you're putting, $1,000 or a $3,000 account, you want to really, you only trade 1 to maybe 2% of your entire portfolio in a trade. Like 1 to 2% risk on your account balance is what I usually say. And you don't really need to risk as much or trade as much of lot size that you do in Forex, because in Forex, let's say that you're looking to get 50 pips. In crypto, I'm usually looking to get maybe 200 pips. So in Forex, if you're trading 0.1 of a lot, in crypto, maybe trade 0.05. Trade less risk less because the potential outcome is most likely more than what you would get in Forex.
Okay, phenomenal. One of the questions is, what times of day do you typically put out trades since crypto is 24/7?
For me, it depends. Like, I know that people are from all over the world, so when I do SwipeCoin alerts, I try to mix it up. But since I'm in Costa Rica, and the main time frame is like when I wake up and I see the 6 o'clock which would basically be like 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. That's a real significant candle to me. And also the 6 o'clock close, which would be 8 o'clock p.m. So I try to really, and maybe somewhere in between. So it's like usually for me, let's put it this way, I'm usually awake on East Coast time, so I probably won't be sending alerts 4 a.m. in Eastern time or anything like that. But I do keep track of these trades. As on the 24-hour market, I do have my alarms that I set and stuff like that, where if things get reached, I will wake up and send an alert, that kind of thing.
Okay, awesome. I'm getting, oops, there you go. My screen was frozen. I'm getting some questions about the subscription cost and how that's going to work. So I'll answer that one real quick for you guys. As this webinar comes to a conclusion, our team is ready to release the official new app. So one of the questions was, is it the same app or a new one? It is a new app. We completely redid the app, SwipeCoin 2.0. It's going to be $99 a month with 25 GV attached to it. So $99 a month, and that will start tonight. So the free beta version has come to an end. Now we are releasing the paid version, $99, and you can download SwipeCoin and log in with your IML login ID and an active platinum package, of course, to go along with that. But as Picasso answers some other questions here, I'm going to verify that we are live and ready to go in the back office. So let me get another question for you. Picasso, they want to know, your strategy. Are you more of a swing trader? Are you more of a scalper? And obviously you touched base on this by talking about the range and what you're looking for. But I think it'd be good to explain that side to them.
Yeah, I'm really looking. I mean, my usual setups that I usually like to go for are swings of 200, 300 to 900 pips within 2 to 10 days. I really don't like to hold a trade more than 10 days, maybe 2 weeks if it's a real good winner. But so I'm not so much a scalper, but you could take my analysis and use it to scalp less pips out of the market. Like for instance, if I'm going for a move that has a take profit one of 250 pips, most of the time, if the market already moved 150 or 100 pips in profit, I'm sending out an alert that says cover your entry with a break-even stop loss, or maybe we're 150 pips in profit towards the 250 goal, and I'll say, okay, lock in 100 pips here with a stop loss. So sometimes that kind of a trade management will stop you out a little bit early, but it's securing profits. But another trader will look at it like a way to scalp the market and get, kind of take advantage of the 100 to 150 pips that are there. So I'm not scalping the market, so to say, like by putting out an alert and saying, hey, I'm just looking for 100 pips. But if I'm looking for 300 pips, you could scalp the market on the way, or I'm going to lock in a scalp type of profit on the way.
Phenomenal. Also, guys, I just checked, and right now, SwipeCoin is available in your back office. If you go to the shopping cart to add on $99 a month, you are good to go. I'm going to quickly pull this up. You guys can see right here that SwipeCoin is available $99 a month, and you can go add that on to your platinum package live as we speak. So the other question was about the 2 and free. Yes, if a customer is active on the 2 and free, the 2 and free will give them access to SwipeCoin. The 2 and free will give you access to all the products. So if you are 2 and free, you will have access to all the products. That is not going to change. And again, 25 GV goes into the business for each customer. So 25 GV, $99 a month, and 2 and free are able to qualify. All right, let me see. I think somebody asked about the frequency of the signals, but I don't know if that's I don't know if you have a specific answer for that, Picasso. I mean,
No, I mean,
yeah,
I don't have like a set regimen where I can say, hey, I send 2 signals a day, or it really depends on market conditions. But I'm sending content every day, even on the weekends most of the time. I mean, maybe not on Sunday sometimes, but if I see a setup, if I see a setup on a Sunday morning, I'm going to send it, because it's 24-hour, the opportunity is there. But it's the kind of thing where if I send a trade, I'm not going to leave you hanging on it wondering, the next morning what's going on with the trade if it's kind of flat or whatever. So it's like trades, updates, managing the trade, and the actual frequency of the signals. Let's kind of break it down on the trial period. The 4.5 months, there was 107 trades. So, I'm basically, it's about like a little bit over 25 trades a month or so. Break that down to weeks. So, almost every day, depending on the market conditions. We get on a bull run, I may send several a day.
Yeah, that's sorry. I was muted out. So great. Let me see if there's any other questions here. Somebody asked, will you be on Pip Talk? And I believe you're already on there, correct?
Yeah, there is a SwipeCoin channel there. I'll be using that as the to keep in touch with the community in the general chat, and also repost videos and analysis, certain videos and analysis into there as well. Yeah.
Awesome. Let me see. The app should be live. Paychecks, I know you are speaking to the programmers. Can we confirm that the new app is live in the back end? Let's double check. Apps are released.
Yes. So Jason, as I'm speaking to the developer, he said app has been released. It will be available in all stores within an hour to 2 hours.
Perfect. All right, guys. So the app is going to be live in the store over the next 1 to 2 hours, which is amazing. So we're excited. You guys can follow along and get involved with Picasso's Pip Talk channel. Get involved with SwipeCoin. I know you won't be disappointed. We are extremely excited about this release. Guys, thank you so much for your time. Ivan Pacheco, amazing testimonial. Congrats on all your success, and thank you for helping make this thing happen. Picasso never, ever ceased to amaze me. The amount of composure, professionalism that you bring to the table has me on board 100% with this. I am absolutely excited to become a product of this product. So guys, again, have a phenomenal night. Your questions have been answered from what I saw in the chat box. Some of them are some questions that we probably wouldn't answer, like what broker, or is this going to be better than other products? But guys, I think time will tell that this is such a phenomenal product. So thank you guys again. Have a phenomenal night, and welcome to SwipeCoin world. Again, guys, thank you. Have a good one.